Good morning students. Myself Vinod Bhati teaching you your science subject. Today we will study about the chapter first, matter in our surrounding. As in our previous classes we have studied about the matter. What is a matter? Matter, anything that occupies space and have mass are known as matter. Matter can be solid, liquid, gas or in any of the state. Means your marker, the blackboard, duster, your pen, copy, registers, all these are made up of matter. Yes. So we know now, we have known about the definition of matter. Now the physical properties or physical nature of the matter. First of all, the matter made up of particles. We can perform an activity in activity 1.1 in your textbook. Here we have taken a beaker. In that beaker, fill it with water and mark a level of the water on this beaker. Now add a spoon of sugar in it. Again a spoon of sugar in it. Observe the level of water. Whether the level of water changes, rises? No. Why the level of water not rises? The level of water not rises because the matter, water is a matter, it is in liquid state and it has particles. There is a space between these particles, and so when we add the sugar, sugar is another matter, it is in solid state. When we add the sugar, the particles takes the place between these particles of the water, and so the level of water does not rises. So that activity shows that the matter is made up of particles. We can break or crush a sugar crystal into a very fine particles, and each and every particles have the same property. That means this sugar crystal is made up of the small particles of the sugars, so it has sweet in taste and have all the properties of the sugar. That means matter is made up of the particles. Next, second, the particles of matter are very small. As in your textbook there is another activity given, activity 1.2. Here we will take a beaker, fill it with water, 100 ml of water. Now add 2-3 small pieces of potassium permanganate. As we add the 2-3 pieces of the potassium permanganate, the water color changes, it becomes pink in color. Now take 10 ml of the solution from the beaker first and add this 10 ml with the another beaker which is filled with the 90 ml of water. Now again it becomes 100 ml. Color is due to the potassium permanganate, but it is less darker than the first one. Next, again take 10 ml of the sample and then add into the third beaker which is filled with 90 ml of water. Continue this process up to 5 to 8 times. You will observe the color becomes lesser or faint, but the color of the pink color is present in the 8th or the 5th sample also. That means it shows that the particles of the matter are very smaller inside. Even a small piece of the potassium permanganate shows the property in the beaker or in the water. So that means we can say that the particles of a matter is very smaller in size. Next, the particles have a space between them. Again same, as we add the sugar in the activity first and as we add the potassium permanganate in activity 1.2, both these activities shows that the particles of a matter have a space between them, and as we added another matter in it, the particles of the matter will take place, the space present between the particles of the first matter of, that means we can say that there is a space between these particles. So that is your third property. Next, after that, fourth property, the particles are continuously moving. In activity 1.3, we can take a incense stick, means agarbatti, and lighted it and put it into a corner of the room. Sit far from the incense stick, any of the corner of the room. You will observe you can smell the instant stick, that means the gas particles contains in the air of the instant stick will move towards you and it can diffuse in the whole room, and so you can observe the smell of the instant stick. That means the particles of the instant stick will move from that corner to up to you, or if you open the window it can go outside also. That means the particles are continuously moving. Second, in activity 1.4 you can observe that we can take a beaker, fill it with water, now add a drop of ink in it. It can be blue or red colored ink. Now in another beaker add honey in the water. Now observe your observation. You will observe the ink will dissolve faster as compared to the honey. Honey will take more time to dissolve in the water. That means as ink is dissolving or the honey is dissolving, you can observe the particles move inside the water. Next, in activity 1.5, here we have taken the potassium permanganate and cold water and hot water. Now add some particles of the potassium permanganate in cold water and some particles of potassium permanganate in hot water. You will observe the potassium permanganate will dissolve faster in case of the hot water as compared to the cold water. In all these three activities, we can say that the particles have a certain energy, and through which these particles are continuously moving, and that energy is known as kinetic energy. The kinetic energy present in the particles of the matter will makes them continuously moving, and so they can move from one place to the another, or it can move into the whole solution. Next, the fifth one, the particles attract each other, as you can take a iron piece, a chalk piece and a rubber band. In the activity 1.7 we can take the iron piece, chalk powder and a rubber band. Now try to break it with the help of hammer. On hammering, the iron will not break. On hammering, the chalk piece will break down into fine particles and rubber band will not break. Now stretch the iron particle or the rubber band for to break them, or you can cut them. Iron piece will not cut, whereas the rubber band can be easily cut, or if when we stretch it longer, the rubber band will break down. That means the particles in these matter or in these objects will attract each other to a certain level. If we apply more force than their force of attraction, then they will break down. Means we can say that the particles in an object or in a matter are attracted with each other with a certain force, and that force is known as force of attraction of the particles. So we can say that the particles of a matter are attached with each other with a force of attraction. So these are the physical nature of the matter. I hope you are able to understand these physical natures or the properties of the matter with the help of the activity. If any doubt, you can ask me on my WhatsApp number. Stay home, stay safe and be healthy.